Good morning, everybody. My name is Sirani. My blog is called I Want to Feel Better. This is episode 1. I am not a psychiatrist nor an expert, but I have met many people in my lifetime, and I realize we all want the same thing out of life. We all want to feel good about life. However, we are more special than what we think. We have the ability to think for ourselves. Nobody comes into our head and think for us. So if you know you have that power to think for yourself, wouldn't you want to have the highest thoughts and the kindest thoughts about you? This is easier said than done because it depends on many factors and how we are today. I would like you to know that we were born perfect. We all were born perfect with it did not matter if we had a disability or a physical impediment, whatever, but we were born perfect. It was only because of what happened to us after that that has made us feel I'm not the best person, I'm no good. um, I have to try really, really hard, or I have to fool somebody into liking me. No, we're not like that. We were born perfect, and we come from a background of having the same. What I mean is, on a spiritual aspect, we did not just happen to fall out of the sky or out of biology of mom and dad having a baby. No, there are certain beautiful laws of the universe, like the earth doesn't just topple and go into nowhere. It's spinning on its axis. A great creative power created that, and that same power created you and me. So I'm not saying you have to be religious or go to church. No, just know that you come from somewhere magnificent and you are born perfect. So, whatever it is that happened to you in your life situations, you must forgive. Because if we are to improve, if we are to be free, if we are to want to attract good to come to us, if we are to attract good things to come to us, we must be free of all the old hurts. So, the very fact that you were born perfect is an amazing one to make you grow, to make us grow. So today we might have gotten out of bed and felt, oh, I don't even want to get out of bed. Oh, I don't want to go to work because there's somebody there, or the whole space is toxic. And, or I have no confidence because so and so does not love me. They did not respond in the way I wished. And so this makes me a lousy person. I should not be alive, even. We must never think like that. You know why? Because thoughts are things, thoughts are real. The thoughts that come from here, the universe, what I'd like to call the power, or all that is universe. And we have that, all that isness in us. And that is in you and I. So that power, if you tell yourself, oh, I feel sick, guess what? You will feel sick. If you say, I feel wonderful, sooner you will start to begin to feel better. If you think, I'm not beautiful enough to have friends, you might not have friends. So, have you ever observed the girl at school? She might not be the most pretty girl if she is the popular girl. She has a lot of friends. You know why? Because she feels good about herself. She doesn't have to be beautiful or stunning. And people who feel good about themselves, they exude confidence. And that confidence is attractive. It attracts friends, it attracts lovers, And that is what you and I can create for ourselves. Confidence, because we deserve it all. We were born with it. So some of us might have been abused terribly as babies, in childhood, in young adulthood. We might have had the most ugliest things said to a young, soft heart that's still growing. We're always growing and learning. And if others tell us hurtful things, we start to believe them. But you know what? Because you were born with your own thoughts, your own thinking, we must not believe them. So, write an affirmation. Anything that bothers you, write the fix or the solution on a paper, and you go around repeating it all day. Look in the mirror and repeat it. I have one. I was born perfect. Yes. So you keep saying that 1,000 times a day if you have to. I was born perfect. It will start to melt away all the false beliefs of not being worthy in you. It will melt them away slowly. And as we go along, we will have more affirmations to repeat to ourselves during the day and night. But wanting to feel better starts with better thoughts. So today, just write, I was born perfect. And then it might bring up situations that you have forgotten, like when you were younger, someone criticized you, scolded you too much, or someone said, you're no good, you'll be nothing. No one is that, no one, because you were born perfect. Say it, I was born perfect. I was born perfect. So, being born perfect and having life being given to us as either someone abusing or assaulting us or someone loving and praising us, it's little things, tiny things that stays in our hearts, in our mind, our heads, that starts to grow and form those beliefs. And they are all beliefs that we can change. So the first one today is, I was born perfect. Repeat it to yourself and start to look for perfection in you. Realize the magnificence of you, the power to think, the power of your how to make someone feel better just by the words you tell them, and so on. Go around looking for ways to make others feel better, and you will feel better. And smile at yourself and be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. No matter what happened, say, I'm going to take this baby step to feel better today, and I will grow and get stronger, and I will do it. The little things that you do, it will add up, and it makes life worth living. So try this. I was born perfect. And say your name and believe it, because you were. Like I said, it doesn't matter what impediment we were born with. It does not matter who said what to us. You are the boss of you. Do you realize that? Spend time realizing this. You are the boss of you. Thoughts is just mental noise, and thoughts can be changed. So when your thoughts are saying something that makes you feel down, say to that thought, that is not true. I was born perfect. And replace it with a better thought, a true thought, a thought that will raise you up, because you and we come from a special creator, a special place, and we are here to have free choice to choose. We have free choice. That's why we have thoughts. Nobody is saying you cannot think this, you should not think that because of your religion or your background. We have the power of thought, and thought is a power in itself. So why not choose good thought? Create good thought. And so take that first step of knowing you were born perfect. Thank you for listening, and I will see you next time on my next blog. Thank you and have an awesome, amazing day and a great life ahead.